horror conventions happening this week. Welcome to the Horrors Podcast again for the reviews of the different cons this week. And I'm your host, Brian Bobo. Now, the next one that we're going to be going to and teleporting over to, actually, is the Fan Expo Chicago, which is from August 14th through the 16th, 3 days. It will be at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois. Website address, easy peasy, fanexpochicago.com. See, need to do things like that. Keep it simple. The KISS method always works. Definitely. So this con centers mainly not in Spain, because not there right now, that's for sure. It's a massive pop culture event welcoming over 75,000 fans of comics, sci-fi, horror, anime, and gaming. This 2026 show features legendary horror and sci-fi celebrities, extensive panel programming, and massive vendor halls. I gotta tell you, I took a peek at the front page and saw who was going to be there. Well, I'm not going to tell you yet. We got to go over to it. So, okay, let's see what we've got going on for this Fan Expo. Let me tell you, there's a lot going on in this one. There's a lot of meetups, and more people. So, let's take a look at this. Yeah, you just saw it fly by. Kurt Russell's going to be there. Let's go to the guest. Somebody, let's go to all. Can we drop down now? Here we go. Here. And you're going to be in awe. Yes. Numo, uno. Totally wrong. Sometimes I'm sad. My goodness. Kurt Russell is first. Then we have Mel Gibson, which I'm glad to see. We were talking about Boston the other week. Now he's going to be here in Chicago. We've got Jared Padalecki. Elijah Wood's going to be there. Carl Urban from The Boys is going to be there. T is going to be there. Definitely. I would like to meet him because he's pretty solid person. I've talked about Carl Urban, meeting him too. So definitely. I won't regurgitate all my going off on The Boys show and how much of an enjoyment that whole series was. John Carpenter. Yeah. See, this is a horror con that I would, if I had the money, would be setting up my hotel, be staying there for 2 days, and definitely going to see John Carpenter. Yes, John Carpenter. And actually, Sam Raimi, too. Both. And then we also got Michael Johnston, William Shatner, definitely. Then Sean Astin, Dominic Monaghan, Lord of the Rings, everybody. Bill Boyd, John Rhys-Davies, John Noble. And you've heard me talk about him with Fringe, the show, which I highly recommend for anyone if they have the opportunity to watch, because it's that good. Definitely that good. You know, I think I need more lighting. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Needs more lighting. Then Tom Welling will be here. We've got Dolph Lundgren, Danny Glover. Dolph Lundgren, I wouldn't mind meeting too for sure, because grew up with him. Oliver, James Phelps was the twins from Harry Potter. And Danny Glover. I explained the situation with Danny, and I didn't go into the medical thing, but I told you to kind of look it up to see. We've got Brent Spinner's going to be there. Keith David. Now, you've heard me talk about the movie They Live. There's a man wouldn't mind meeting too, because he was also in The Thing. shoot, I mean, definitely two good movies that if you haven't seen, check them out. Definitely should be on your bucket list. Ashley Greene from Twilight, Jake Connolly from Stranger Things. We've got Cara Buono from Stranger Things, Colin O'Donoghue, Josh Holloway, Frank Grillo. Again, I won't go off on my tangent on the other. I went off on a Frank Grillo tangent saying this is a person I'd like to meet because he's done quite well and has consistently kept employed and done so many different things with different types of movies, different types of parts. Great actor. From you name it to whatever. Definitely. Peter Fancinelli, again, Twilight, Nurse Jackie. Ron Perlman, met him as well. Went over some stuff with him. It's some of the previous reviews that I've done. Jim Beaver, Mark Shepard, both from Supernatural. Then you got Mark Pellegrino. It's going to be there. He was in Lost too, by the way, if you're not familiar. Dexter as well. A few other things that he was in. Aaron Moriarty, Karen Fukuhara. You know that I was talking about dating or going on a date with the two. But go watch the other episodes. You'll find it. Don't worry. Then Tomer Capone is Karen Fukuhara's boyfriend in the show, and it was sad to see him the way that. I won't say it. I won't expose it. Just go watch the show, The Boys. Les Alonso, definitely. Valley Curry, The Boys. Cameron Crovetti. I actually have went down through a deep dive with the Boys on the other to review and say, hey, watch the show. All these people are great. Colby Minifee, her and her mini-me, hidden hidden brain on the other side of her head is great. We got Gates McFadden from Star Trek and Next Generation. Walter Koenig, which I would like to meet at some point. He would be someone. Christopher Lambert. I was hoping to meet him this weekend because he's going to be at the SteelCon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Henry Ian Cusick is going to be there. We've also got Corey Norris, Breaking Bad, Michael Rosenbaum, Brendan Wayne from The Mandalorian. It's a lot of people. That's why I'm going a little faster here because we could be here all night. Zoe Perry, Reagan Rufford, Lance Barber, Peggy Dog, Johnny Young Bosch, Rob Colby, Erica Durrance, Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore is going to be there. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. And then we got Catherine Bell to be there. Jamie Presley, which I would definitely like to meet. Jason Martin, Hocus Pocus, Omri Katz. Let's see, Jameson Newlander from the Lost Boys. We got Judith Hogue. So we got it looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle matchup 2 coming up. Thor Birch, Vanessa Shaw. Yeah, here we are. All the guy, you check this out on. And then there's a Goonies. This is a Goonies meetup here, folks. This is a Goonies meetup. Wow. We've got Joe Pataliano, Matrix, Goonies, you name it. The guy's been all kinds of stuff. Robert Davey. Dang. Carrie Green, already from the other con we were talking about. I think it was the Boston one. They were there. Martha Plimpton, talked about her in retrospect. Wow. So we've got, that's really cool. So we've got Corey. Man, we're just missing a couple people. There's almost a whole PJ Souls from Halloween and Carrie. She's done more than just those. I think this is, hold on. PJ Souls was, so if I'm not mistaken, in Rockwell High School. No, I think she was. Well, we're going down the rabbit hole for a minute, folks. 1 second. If you've never seen Rock and Roll High School, definitely a movie to see. It's fun. It is not take me through. Oh, come on. It's taking way too long. I will check right here. That's just take way too long. One second, folks. I never deviate like this, but I just want to make sure before I quote it. It's stupid. Yes. Yes. She was in Rock and Roll High School. So definitely a movie to check out. The Ramones are in it. It is, there's been so many different things. Just to give you Vince Van Patten's in it, and you've got Ramones are in it. There's so many different people. Joe Dante, Mike Ramone, and more, and more. So definitely check it out if you want to see a early 80s, early 80s movie that still sticks with a lot of people. Definitely rock and roll high school. So PJ Souls is going to be there. Someone I'd say probably be interesting to meet. So, Nick Castle, Dean Cundy. We got, let's see, Road Dog. Okay, are these guys wrestling? Let's see. Alessandro Giuliani, Battlestar Galactica. Wow, okay, cool. Got some people coming out from Battlestar Galactica. That's good. Matthew Wood from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Christian Borley. Yeah, Borley. And then Christina Alabado, Mean Girls. Joel Perez, Lily Cooper. And then we have anime voices, a host of tons. You can go to the website and check them out. There's a ton. Anime guests. There's a ton. Kentaro Ito gonna be there. Just to throw a name out there. Yeah, there is a huge amount. And then Idol Fest performers. Players. Gaming stars. So we got gaming stars. None of those. This is a big con, folks. Featured guest Frank Miller. Yep, definitely. If you're not familiar with Frank Miller's work, I suggest that you check it. Some pretty good movies that have been made. Let's see. Wow, look at all these guests. Jeez. If you're just listening, not watching, there's a ton. I am just scrolling through, and there is a ton. Alex Segura, Star Wars. Miko Soyun, the cover artist, Daredevil. Jeez, this is huge. So if you're into any of this, you're gonna be here. You're gonna be busy. Yeah. Oh, Dan Mendoza will be Tramp. He's gonna be there. So all these people are gonna be there. It's a huge con, folks. It's in Chicago. I got to tell you, and when it's the fan Expo, after hour events, and the nature to take a look at. Let's see, after always do the standard of fair after hours stuff that's fun. Definitely the smaller cons. If it's a whole con, have everything hell of time. Same everybody. All the different B movie stars or whatever. And it just came out for a couple drinks and everyone did karaoke. And guess what? It was a hell of a time and fun and something that adds to your bucket list that you didn't even know that you wanted to add to your bucket list. So we got Twilight After Dark, the burlesque parody on Saturday. We got Rax Geek, Belly Dancing, Wookie, and Friends. Okay. Flip and Sweet 360 booth. Okay. One party to rule them all. So there's tons of parties. And we have Magic. Oh, Magic by Brielle. I'd say probably Brielle. She is a magician and mentalist. So see, those are the things that are at the end of the day. So make sure you get a lot of rest. Let's just jump to the horror area here. Actions to take a look. The sci-fi, there's just a ton of stuff. So delve into, take a hour or another hour. There's just so much. Let's see, we got Gloss. Whether you're into cosplay, fantasy, artistry, or just love creating creative flourish here. Just love seeing creativity flourish. This is a place to be. Gloss is a professional makeup and hair company bringing bold transformations to life with live demos. Featuring special effect makeup, body painting, character-inspired artistry. See, now that would be cool. That'd be fun to watch. Used to watch that one. What was it? Held the special effects artist competition on Sci-Fi Channel. That was always fun. It got kind of stale because they were running ideas. Or cosplay meetup. That would be cool. Horror panels. And I was hoping maybe it would kind of plop in so we could see the horror panel. What the horror panels were. Okay, let me just see if I can jump to the panels here. I'm sure that I can. But again, I'm not trying to bore you guys to death. I just wanted to kind of introduce you to this fan expo and let you know what the heck is going on here. Well, but you can check it out. Just go to the website, and that's the Fan Expo HQ. Actually, fanexpochicago.com. Go there, check it out. There's Film Fest. There's you name it. There's just all kinds of stuff going on here. And if you can, try and stay at one of the hotels that's either connected to the convention, or I don't know in Chicago whether it is or not. The hotels are. See, like in Cleveland, you can actually stay at one of the hotels, and it's connected directly to the convention center, and you just go from your hotel room down into the convention. How cool is that? Yeah, you get spoiled when you do things like that. It's when you have money. Yeah, anyway. So this con is the Fan Expo Chicago, and it's going to be at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois. I am Brian Boba, your host, and this is the Horrors Podcast, and this is the Fan Expo review. And on to the next. Oh, there's a few others.